Okay, so there is a question by Jessica, and Jessica का question है NCERT से जुड़ा हुआ है. मानस, इनका जो question है वो ये है कि let me unmute. अगर आप, मैंने unmute भी कर दिया. People who want to speak can speak also. हाँ, तेजस्विनी, आपको कुछ सवाल पूछना है बेटा? You can ask me.
When we start preparing NCERT, sir, what is the best way of revising that?
Sorry, what is the best way of what?
Revising the concepts.
So
because
you
NCERT's book list is vast, no, sir. So once we start studying that one, how we have to revise those?
okay, so first reading NCERT, revision का तो बहुत basic है. आप एक self notes बनाओ and follow them properly. Because if you are making self notes, NCERT with notes is what is advisable. NCERT का short list summary note बनाओ, which you can carry it out with yourself. You can summarize the whole subject, one NCERT, into 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 pages, 12 pages, 15 pages. Okay. Now, Manas, there's a question of Jessica. She says that there is no need to study 6th to 10th NCERT. Sir, in which 6th to 10th NCERT के बारे में नहीं पढ़ना है, ये इसके बारे में जरा आप बता दीजिए इनको.
Jessica, my advice, if you are preparing for, if you are taking up history NCERT की books, so usme you can start from 11th and 12th. If you have a little basic knowledge about history, then you do not need to study 6th to 10th की NCERT. उसका रीजन बहुत सिंपल सा ये है कि 11th 12th में वही सारे 6th to 10th की NCERT जो है वो 11th 12th में फिर समराइज हो जाती है. ठीक है, सो आप फिर से वो रिपीटेशन पढ़ने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. एंड इट गोज फॉर ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स, मोस्टली ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स. अगर आपको किसी सब्जेक्ट में ऐसा लगता है कि आपकी बेसिक्स नहीं क्लियर हैं या आप कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हैं, देन फॉर दोज सब्जेक्ट्स यू कैन टेक अप 6 to 10th की NCERT. बट फॉर हिस्ट्री दैट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. आप 11th और 12th की NCERT से पढ़ सकते हैं और काफी इजी, ओल्ड NCERT काफी इजी होती है. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट वेरी वेल. If just 1 minute, I would like to take up the first question which was asked on NCERT on how to read an NCERT. I think that was the question, and I would suggest that NCERT पढ़ने के कुछ steps होते हैं. पहला step होता है कि आप NCERT का कोई भी चैप्टर उठाएं और उसको एकदम सिंपल, एकदम नाइट तरीके से पढ़ें. एक पेंसिल लें हाथ में और जो आपको इंपॉर्टेंट लगे वो आप अंडरलाइन करते रहें. उसके बाद आप उसी टॉपिक से या उसी चैप्टर से आप देखें प्रीवियस ईयर्स में कैसे क्वेश्चंस आए हैं. Once you see the questions and then go back to the chapter or go back to that NCERT and reread it, and now try to underline or try to highlight the most important parts, because अब आपके दिमाग में ये आ जाता है कि किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा रहे हैं उस बुक से. तो कम से कम 2 स्टेजेस होती हैं NCERT पढ़ने की. अगर आप नोट्स बनाने में विश्वास करते हैं NCERT के, तो एज सर सेड राइटली कि आप क्रिस्प नोट्स बना सकते हैं. और कुछ लोग नोट्स नहीं बनाते हैं तो वो बुक में ही अंडरलाइन कर लेते हैं और उनके मार्जिन्स पे लिखते हैं. दैट इज आल्सो वन ऑफ द स्ट्रैटेजी टू बी डन. बट एक चीज ध्यान रखना, जैसे कि सर ने बोला दैट क्रिस्प नोट बनाना है, फोटोकॉपी नहीं बनानी है NCERT की. So always remember that thing. So I think that is what I have to say.
Okay, so thank you, Manas. Already, students, if you have more specific query regarding NCERT, I've already taken a session on how to read NCERT and study it in detail. So I advise 3 reading approach, and वो सारा मैंने बताया हुआ है NCERT के session में. So you can look at the YouTube video. The video is already there on the YouTube channel. And how to read NCERT, how to navigate them, how to make notes in NCERT. All these things I have discussed. Now, further, we have a question from Jessica again. She's Manas, she's asking that when should she start ethics, because she's targeting next year.
Okay, so if you're starting, I mean, you can, after doing 1 round of prelim study, I think that after that you can start mains का. When you start writing, you can start with ethics. The major thing is कि आपको जैसे GS पेपर 2 है, उसके गवर्नेंस के जो टॉपिक्स हैं उसके बारे में थोड़ा आइडिया होना चाहिए. GS पेपर 1 में जो सोशल इश्यूज वाले जो टॉपिक्स हैं उसके बारे में थोड़ा आइडिया होना चाहिए. और थोड़ी सी राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस आनी चाहिए कि GS पेपर 1 और GS पेपर 2 में कुछ आंसर्स लिख के देखो कैसे होता है. And then suppose you are planning next year, so I would suggest कि October November के month में, या sometimes you can start, अगर आप already June से तैयारी शुरू कर रहे हैं तो August के month में you can start थोड़ा बहुत ethics. बट थोड़ा सा मेंस के जीएस पेपर 1 और जीएस पेपर 2 के बारे में आइडिया होना चाहिए बिफोर यू स्टार्ट एथिक्स।
Okay, so thank you, Manas, for that. Now we have a question by Priya. News answer writing, Priya, you can start answers from day one if you're comfortable. If you think you can't write answers, you need to develop content. So I would advise answer writing should start ASAP, maybe after a month or so. Let's say you starting preparation, start reading NCERTs, newspaper reading. थोड़ा familiar हो जाओ, content develop हो जाए. If you can, basic level पे चीजें start हो जाती हैं, then you should start answer writing, because answer writing is a skill which will take time to develop, evolve, because you have to work on the basics of answer writing. What should be introduction, body, conclusion, what are the dynamics, what are the innovation you can bring in your answers. Answers have to be very precise, to the point, requirement of the question. So I think that part will take Priya in the session itself. Don't worry about that. And previous year question papers have to be read with NCERTs. आप NCERT पढ़ो तो कई subjects में you would not, the previous year question will not help. For example, if you are reading polity, you start previous year question, आपको help नहीं मिलेगा, because previous year question a little above level of the polity that books that you are reading. But if you are reading history, then NCERT previous year question will help you right from chapter 1. If you are reading geography, they will help you. Even in economy, if you are reading macroeconomics class 12th NCERT, previous year question can be referred. So I would say previous year question papers should be referred in parallel. After NCERTs, you can make a basic rule, thumb rule, कि आप हमेशा जो follow करो, NCERT के साथ history, geography के साथ आप follow कर सकते हो. Okay. Then we have a question, mathematics NCERT. Mathematics क्यों पढ़ना है भाई NCERT के लिए? CSAT के लिए basically some students do that, but that's not advisable. Then we have a question, when should we start answer writing for mains? As I mentioned, answer writing is a skill which has to be developed in parallel. You can't put a timeline to answer writing. I would advise that start writing answers as early as possible for your preparation, because answer writing का जो skill है वो time लगता है, 6 month 9 month तक लग जाता है कुछ लोगों को. आप 2 आंसर डेली लिखोगे, which means practically अगर एक आंसर डेली लिख रहे हो, which means practically 30 आंसर्स लिखोगे in a month. So after maybe 1 month or so, or if you think that you can write answers right from day one, start from day one. If you think that you need to develop little content and then start writing answers, you can do it after a month or so, when you are more familiar with current issues. तो तब आप आंसर्स लिखिए. ओके, आई थिंक दीपांकृत, राइट? ओके, दीपांकृत. सो वेबसाइट को कैसे कवर करें, कौन सी वेबसाइट कवर करनी है? अभी बेसिक्स को कवर करते हैं, फिर वेबसाइट पे जाएंगे. देयर आर नो वेबसाइट नीडेड. आई थिंक सौरभ का सवाल है, कौन सी वेबसाइट रेफर? पीआईबी एक वेबसाइट रेफर कर सकते हो. यू कैन रेफर गवर्नमेंट वेबसाइट. These are there, but let's cover the basics first. How to analyze your answers? For that you need help of a professional, some guide or mentor. Important sites kaun si hai? We'll provide the list. Then we have a question by Shivani Divedi. Sir, I have a problem regarding current affair. How to memorize it? Who is asking you to memorize current affair? You have to understand cover current affairs. आपको current affair को समझना है, आपको उसको use करना आना चाहिए, and you have to revise it. You don't have to memorize it. Revise it as many times. As you revise it, the important things of current affair you will carry with yourself always. Okay? So that is how you can do that. Now, anybody who want to speak, you can, मैंने unmute कर दिया है. आप चाहो तो unmute करके you can ask the question and you can put the question. Yes, anybody?
Sir.
Yes, Nitin, tell me.
Sir, while reading the Hindu, we go across some of the static parts. Like recently, we have seen about the cyclones. Can we make the static part and the dynamic part simultaneously, so that it makes our work easier?
Yes, I think that is a very good approach. And so you've read about tropical cyclones, and that is a part of climatology in geography. So you read about tropical cyclone, you understood the conceptually, उसको आपको समझ लिया आपने, you put the notes, then you see the last 1 year या current affair में वो topic news में कब था, you can put it there. So you can bring all things, dynamic, static, अगर आप एक जगह लेके आते हो, that is the best thing, because eventually you revise at one place. In the end, it is all about good consolidation. A good aspirant will try to bring everything at one place, because if you can bring everything at one place, your static, dynamic, the linkage, the dimensions, you can interlink it properly, the revision recall factor is better, and that is how you can write good answers. So that is going to be effective strategy, but you have to make a lot of effort, because कई बार ऐसा होता है कि आपने static बनाया और dynamic आपने अलग बनाया, तो आप एक जगह notes को सब कुछ लाना possible नहीं होता है. So online कई लोग notes बनाते हैं, वो लोग कर लेते हैं. So what I would advise you that your static part जो आपने पढ़ा हुआ है उसको रखिए, dynamic part को आप revise करिए. Revision करते टाइम आप जैसे आपने क्लाइमेटोलॉजी पढ़ा तो करंट अफेयर में जुड़ा हुआ जो भी करंट अफेयर जीएस पर 1 में जो ज्योग्राफी जुड़ा हुआ उसको आप क्लाइमेटोलॉजी का पढ़ लो वहां से, सो दैट रिवीजन पार्ट इज देयर. बाद में अगर आपको कई लोग रिवीजन में भी नोट्स बनाते हैं, तो बहुत समराइज फॉर्म में अगर आप नोट बना सकते हो तो उसको भी आप कर सकते हो. व्हाटएवर वर्क, सी इट इज ऑल अबाउट इनोवेशन. द अल्टीमेट ऑब्जेक्टिव इज यू हैव टू. अगर मैं कहता हूं मैल न्यूट्रिशन, तो मैल न्यूट्रिशन के 10 पॉइंट तुम्हारे दिमाग में आने चाहिए. इफ आई से कि नीति आयोग, इफ आई से कि वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट के इश्यूज बताइए इंडिया में, एंड सडनली आपके दिमाग में 10 पॉइंट आने चाहिए. तो जितना आप समराइज करके एक जगह लेके आओगे, that is going to be helpful for you in the final day, because that is what the approach should be. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mohan, tell me.
Sir, modern history Bipin Chandra is difficult to understand, sir. So go for a spectrum.
I think Manas will give this answer better.
Yeah. So first of all, as I told you, do not jump to spectrum directly. NCERT की जो मॉडर्न इंडिया की बुक है, ओल्ड NCERT, वो तो आपको पढ़नी पड़ेगी. that is basic book to study, and then you can study spectrums. तो NCERT की जो बिपिन चंद्रा की बुक है, that is class I think मॉडर्न इंडिया के नाम टाइटल से है, क्लास 12 की बुक है, उसको पढ़ लीजिए. that is not very difficult. ठीक है, एक बार पढ़ लीजिए, एंड देन यू कैन स्टडी स्पेक्ट्रम 1 और once or twice or thrice, जितनी बार आप पढ़ सकते हैं. सो बट डू नॉट जंप डायरेक्टली टू स्पेक्ट्रम. उसके बाद क्या होगा कि आपको फ्लो नहीं समझ में आ पाएगा हिस्ट्री का. एक बार ओल्ड NCERT पढ़ लीजिए, उसके बाद यू कैन रिलाई ऑन स्पेक्ट्रम इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग अदर बुक्स ऑफ बिपिन चंद्रा डिफिकल्ट.
No, sir. So Bipin Chandra is take a lots of time, sir. One day it takes 2 pages, and the other day takes 1 pages. It is difficult to understand the language, sir. It is more difficult.
Are you talking about the old NCERT by Bipin Chandra or the Bipin Chandra book by different publication? Which book are you talking about?
A publication, sir. Bipin Chandra.
The NCERT, there's an NCERT book also written by Bipin Chandra.
Yes,
But
sir,
okay,
yes.
anyways, if you're finding it difficult, then you can study spectrum. Spectrum में ऐसा कुछ गलत नहीं है. There is nothing wrong in it, and there is ऐसा नहीं है, and it is, in fact covers a lot of things. So if you're comfortable in it, you can study spectrum. There is no problem. If you're finding Bipin Chandra difficult, you can study spectrum.
Okay, sir. Ancient medieval Tamil Nadu NCERT.
For ancient and medieval, you have to study your old NCERT by R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra, and that is enough. Other than that, you don't need to study anything else. That is enough.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so any more questions anybody has?
I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes, Jessica.
So when a semester exams come, be it end term or midterm, so should we switch to college studies completely, or what should be the approach at that time?
Naturally, I would advise you to switch to college studies completely, because again, how much, I mean, that is very individual question. हम तो कॉलेज में आखिरी के 10 दिन नहीं पढ़ते थे. We never used to study for the whole semester. We studied for last 10-15 days. If you are following classes regularly in college, so I think 2 weeks is also sufficient. So before 2 weeks before the college examination, you can shut off your UPSC preparation for a month or so, and you can switch to the college, because getting decent marks in college is also important, I would say. I would not advise you to leave it completely on God's grace. वहाँ कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाएगा तो UPSC नहीं दे पाएंगे हम लोग, है ना? That is also important. Okay, Jessica?
Okay, sir.
Okay. NCERT, geography NCERT important or not? अरे बेटा पूरी कहानी हो गई, राम कहानी हो गई पूरी. So Hanuman ji important है. Geography NCERT is like Hanuman ji. They will sail you through. Okay, Priyash? NCERTs are very important. Geography NCERTs are very important. Okay. Any more questions from anybody?
Sir, hello.
हाँ विशाल बताइए.
Sir, I just wanted to ask you that you were talking about Ramesh Singh. What kind of mistakes you were talking about, sir? I have been reading.
I'm saying that Ramesh Singh is not a good book conceptually. It
Okay.
is a good book from syllabus point of view. They have covered all the syllabus. But students, if you want to develop your concepts from Ramesh Singh book, then I would refrain students to from doing that, because I have seen the book. See, I have read all the books. I have read Uma Kapila. I have read Mishra and Puri. I have read Ramesh Singh. I have read Datta Sundaram, all books I have read, and I've compared it. So if you really want to follow a good book, Mishra and Puri is a good book. If you think, in fact, मैं तो ये कह रहा हूँ कि आप मिश्रा पूरी मत पढ़ो, NCERT पढ़ो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ो, इकोनॉमिक सर्वे पढ़ो, that will itself be sufficient. But still, if you want to go with a book, because many students like preferring book, go with a book which is good in terms of content. Okay, so so that is, I don't have anything against that book in person per se, but I feel that book is not doing justice. I have not seen the latest edition, but maybe latest edition में add ही करते हैं कुछ नया, मतलब they don't change the basic concept.
Sir, one more question I have.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I have been studying, sir, new NCERT. Sir, is there a problem with that, sir?
Come again, क्या new NCERT? समझा नहीं मैं.
Sir, I have been studying new NCERT, sir. Is there any problem? I don't have.
We all have to study new NCERTs only, except in history where you have to cover new and old both.
Sir, history, sir, history.
History. तो मानस सर ने तो बताया कि आपको नया और पुराना दोनों पढ़ना है. मानस, just.
Yeah, I've already suggested that if you're studying new NCERT, I have nothing against that. You can study a new NCERT, but I would really suggest that you study old NCERT again, because old NCERT has more facts and more content. Okay. Or history the syllabus is very vast, so why not take a book which covers more area and goes chronologically, rather than take up a book which covers less topics and theme wise. जब आपका हो जाए old NCERT, and if you still have time, then you can just flip through new NCERT, और आपको new NCERT तब बहुत easy लगेगी, एक ही बार में हो जाएगा.
Yes,
okay, so
yes.
what I suggest is old NCERT.
Okay, thank you.
Now I have a question by Arvind. Right now I have completed degree, I want to join civil service coaching, but I am also wish to join my PG. Is it possible to do both at the same time? That is a very individual decision. I do believe that PG will take some time.
Which subject is he doing PG? And
that
from
is
where?
This is also important कि आप PG किससे कर रहे हो. If you are doing PG from the subject which does not require, if you are going for PG with a science subject, then it will ask you for lab time बहुत जाएगा उसमें. तो again, which subject, that is important. Arvind, you can be more specific with your question. Any more questions anybody has? English. I think.
Yeah, you can go for coaching, I think.
Coaching,
I am telling you, I'm a social science student, so I can tell you, if you are doing masters, it's a good thing that you're doing masters. You should do for it, but you have so much time that you can do coaching and preparation. So, and being an English student is a plus point, because it will help you in mains. Writing के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. So you have to focus on prelims, and that can be done with your masters. Do that.
Okay, so Saurabh has a question. Geography की माजिद हुसैन अच्छी किताब है. It is a good book, but थोड़ी heavy है. I would not advise you to go with that. In fact, Savinder Singh का किताब ज़्यादा better है relatively if you want to go. In Savinder Singh also you can follow specific chapters of physical geography. अगर आपको पढ़ना है, if you really want to master geography, so that is what I would advise. I can tell you the chapters name. मुझे time दो, मैं chapters का नाम को बताऊंगा जो आप follow कर सकते हो. Okay, Saurabh. Now Vivek has a question: how to convert factual knowledge into subjective knowledge. Now try and understand anything. If I give a statement that India is poor, let's say, now that is a subjective, because that is very individual. I would say India is not poor because we have been able to reduce poverty in last 40-45 years. I would say India is a little poor, but not poor. But if I give a fact to that, so जब मैं ये बात कहता हूँ India poor नहीं है, it is a subjective question. Yes. Because how do you define poverty, that is also there. But if I say that India is poor as per the report of, let's say, Rangarajan committee, which says that on 9% is poor based on availability of food, non-food item. Now this is a factual, आपने उसमें objectivity ला दी. So subjective, a statement becomes a subjective statement becomes objective when you bring facts. So facts are used to substantiate the argument. It brings more objectivity to that. So factual question, जो facts है उसको आप use करोगे answers में to maybe bring that objectivity. Nothing more. The fact का और जरूरत नहीं होता है ज़्यादा. Eventually UPSC is all about good analysis. Answers जो होंगे. Year book कुछ नहीं पढ़ना है बेटा. Year book पढ़ना है तो Ministry of India year book जो आता है, जो भी आता है उसमें selectively 10-12 chapters हैं, आप देख सकते हो कनिका. ठीक है. ये मनोरमा मत पढ़ो, ये time waste है. Avoid that completely. Stick to government sources that are the best sources. They are authentic, and if UPSC will refer for a source content, they will follow that source. That is where we have to stick to the government sources. So that is all for today. Any more questions you have? Agar kisi ko पूछना है? Okay. Which class NCERT for geography? I think I've already discussed, Priyanka, that the geography is class 11, 12 NCERT. Priya, sorry, 11, 12 NCERT. Select, okay, the whole NCERT, the 4 NCERTs. Anything else? Should we close for a day? I hope that's. Any question, anybody? Okay, so Renga Karthik has a which magazine? If you really want to, अगर इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद टाइम बचता है, जो कि मुझे लगता है नहीं बचेगा. If you are able to find time doing everything, newspapers, answer writing, subjects, optional, everything, following, everything. Then if you still have time and energy left, you can go with Yojana selectively. You can go with Science Reporter. You can go with Kurukshetra. You can go with maybe Niti Aayog report. These are additional validation sources which can be referred post. In fact, I'd say that they will help in the end validation. But don't start magazines right away. Don't get enamored by these magazines or content. UPSC, you need limited knowledge because you have to write 200-word answer. Can you get 15 points on a topic and that covers most of the dimensions of the question? That will suffice. Agar aapne 50, if you read 50 points, how does it matter? You won't get time to write and communicate. Okay, so that is all. Any more questions? We'll close for a day. And one more thing, in the coming week, I'll be taking 2 sessions are pending. The optional, how to choose optional, and CSAT. Okay, so the CSAT, so I'll be coming with extra session on YouTube Live, and that I will communicate the time. Hopefully it will be on Wednesday and Friday, but I'll communicate sometime in the evening, 5 PM, because many students have asked me in person that they want to know about strategy of CSAT. So I've already made my, I've done my R&D, I prepared the PPT, so I'll discuss that. And of course, the optional part, I've done my R&D as well. So we'll be having that session extra selectively. So that is all for today. Thank you very much for your concerns. For your inputs. And mains writing, you have to see a video. I've already written how to write good answers and mains. I've discussed that. Okay, Vivo. So you can see the video from there. So that is all. We'll close the session for now. And thank you very much for the patience. And we'll be coming again on regular basis. God bless you. Yes, who's this? Priya, yes.
Sir, I am not able to finish starting of the session. So I can get this video in YouTube.
It's YouTube live hai beta, aap dekh sakte ho. The video is already there on ISH channel. It is there. You can go there and see. This discussion part is not there, but the whole session is on YouTube live. You can go there and see.
Because I am coming with 45 minutes after.
No. बेटा वीडियो है, आप जाके वहाँ चेक कर लो, अभी आपको मिल जाएगा YouTube लाइव पे. ठीक है, चलो.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, take care. God bless you guys, and keep up the energy up. Preparation, as if you have started preparation, make sure that you take it to the end. Okay, so we'll meet on regular basis. And one more thing, my team will call you for feedback. You can give your inputs and feedback. You can also put specific query regarding on which area you want to have session or something, so that you can plan accordingly. Okay, God bless you. Bye. So from Manas side also, Manas, you can say hi to everybody and we'll close the session.
Bye. Thank you. It was really nice to be a part of this session. All the best to all of you and stay in touch.